Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's podcast. Today podcast episode 61. And my name is Victor. I'm one of the UBX Academy trainer. And today we were talking about mastermind behind GC Capital. So this is our topic today. For those who have not hear it, do stay tuned. And today we will also discuss why GC Capital matters into our UBX exchange. So before I proceed, for those that have not joined our social media, kindly join us in our UBX official group and also our UBX Academy channel for new updates and updated information. So without further ado, let me start and talk about who is the person behind GC Capital. So as we all know, GC Capital has actually ventured into UBX Exchange, and now Jared Check, all right, in short from GC, the founder of this capital, he is actually being on board and leading his team of people together in GC Labs to execute launch patch for UPS Exchange. So who is this GC guy? So let me share with you about his profile. And it is very interesting because me myself, with such vast experience or knowledge in traditional financing in investment bank, I actually find that his portfolio is very, very unique. At such young age, it's already doing a very, very strong and very, very well in his industry and background. So Jared is currently 20 plus, and he himself actually head of investment in M3 Tau. And not only that, he's the founder and management of partners at GC Capital. So him started off with being head of Maxi Global Listing Lead, right? From there, he actually worked in Binance. So before him actually ventured into Binance, he himself is also a crypto trader where he actually managed to invest Bitcoin and Ethereum in early stage. Not only that, he is also ex-private banker and he's a graduate in UPace, in finance honor graduate. So he himself is also an entrepreneur where he actually made seven-figure exit during his entrepreneurial time. So with this such experience, it actually creates an amazing, spectacular results. So let me share with you his investment background that he made during his period in crypto exchange. So himself, before age of 25, he's a very, very big crypto trader, all right, where he makes eight-figure profits in Binance, where he also being elected and awarded Fortune 500, where he's a top 500 traders in Binance. And from this recognition, he actually made almost 60 million profits. So this is actually a very, very amazing, fantastic result. As we all know, it is not easy to trade. And he itself already made a total of 16 million, close to 60 million. So it's a very fantastic result. And I'm amazed with such young age, probably around my age, I'm still studying in my college. I don't even know what it's crypto about. But at such young age, before 25, he has already made eight figures. Not only that, he also invested in the various projects in crypto, blockchain, GameFi, and other various more. So with his vast experience, more than 100 over projects, together partnering with other strategic partners, with his ability, I'm sure that he are able to identify what and which is a very good project to be incubated and bring into UBEX exchange. He also handled multi-million USD in volume at Binance, and not only bringing sales, but he also bringing users to Binance at that point of time of 800,000 new user. So with a vast experience, he working together with Bybit, BNB Chain, MetaMask, and other multiple sports celebrities in creating their NFT. So as you can see, previous for those that have joined us during the training in Singapore, I believe you guys have actually witnessed and saw his portfolio, where he actually worked together with celebrities such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Mike Tyson Fury, not only celebrities, but also luxury items, like, for example, Frank Miller, a luxury watch. Not only that, a famous celebrity and fashion, Mr. Jimmy Choo. Yeah, with all this, he actually worked together with them in dealing with their IP deals, intellectual property, such as listing of their NFTs. So he's also did more than 30 million in sales for Binance and also bringing in 800,000 of user. So his experience is definitely sufficient, and also is a lot of experience in crypto and blockchain. So he also actually worked together with various strategy partner, okay, like Amazon, Bybit, and Bitget, etc. So you guys can actually go check it out. His Binance ID, GRC21, and also his LinkedIn, all right, Jared Check, all right, GRALD you can also see that he actually it was verified that he's actually working in Binance previously. So some of the portfolio that he actually shared that helped him to make so much profit in trading, where he identified these three key tokens that he actually made the most, which is Shiba Inu, GMT, and Ghana. And he did mention that when he started off, when Shiba Inu, it was just only 200,000 market cap. And it was at a point of time highest, almost close to 52.1 billion. So not only that, Gala and also GMT token also helped him to establish such profit, all right, from Gala 5.8 billion and also GMT token at 2.4 billion. So this is how much he actually managed to generate the profit from trading these three coins also. So Mr. GC also have his partners, all right. A partner in Bybit previously was one of the director named James. So basically, he and James actually started out as to start early stage venture, all right, and also paving the way of new projects, especially in Web 2. Because as we all know now, a lot, a lot of developers or a lot of business owners are shifting their business from Web 2 to Web 3. Being why it is because, as we all know now, many new people are actually getting to know what is crypto all about. And especially when now all the interest rate is going high, all right, for lending, everyone actually withdrawing or actually they're actually holding cash in hand rather than actually doing in investments, which is they are not traditional investments. So basically, this cash in hand, they actually are looking for new opportunities, and crypto being one of the opportunity, as we all know, with Donald Trump being in place, being the president, there's so much news regarding crypto at this moment, and US being the first country to actually adopt crypto, and I'm sure many other countries will actually follow the footstep to also adopt crypto in the country. So with this, as we all know, a lot of new users are actually exposed to crypto, and from there they actually tend to learn more and all to place their investments or place their money into crypto. So this is where crypto holds a very huge potential at this moment, and also it's still very fresh, as in there is no a proper benchmark up to date. But with this, we all know that crypto holds a very huge potential as everyone is actually moving and getting know about what is crypto all about. So from here, business owners will actually follow the users to actually come together into crypto world. In the same time, looking for opportunity to get to be listed. So as we all know, in traditional business, what we actually aim to go for listing where we can collect more capital or create more fundings for us to able to further develop what we are doing or expansion, correct? So with this crypto, we don't really need to go through a very huge hassle of work before going listed. Like we have to go to submit our A form, and we need to go to the country to show about what is we are actually all about. But in crypto, they can actually directly just raise fund through the exchanger. So it's a very good opportunity where all this actually GC Capital can actually look the opportunity to bring in those potential business into the picture where we can help them to incubate, and in the same time we should help them to be listed in exchanger. So not only we are talking about UBX exchanger, that definitely I believe also, yeah, Mr. Casey have vast huge connection between all the exchanges in the world. So with this, he's actually able to help, right, all these new developed projects from Web 2 to Web 3 to be listed in all these exchanges and not only in UBX exchange. So from here, we are actually able to cross over or actually cross chain, because why? When people get to know about UBX token or get to know UBX exchange, this is actually a branding. So we are actually able to tap not only in UBX exchange uh, client or customer, but we're also able to touch users from various community or the various exchange. For example, if today I listed ABC in UBX exchange and also to be listed in another exchange, basically we are actually sharing the same of users in that exchanges. So this is a very, very good thing where they help all these projects to be incubated in UBX exchange. In the same time, it actually create branding where other people that would like to participate in this certain project, they got no choice but to come to UBX exchange, as UBX exchange is their first exchanger that they used to be listed. So it is also another factor that we know that listing in exchange is not cheap also, and it depends on how big the exchange is. As we all know now, the biggest exchange is Binance, and to be listed there is not easy, because why, you need to fulfill a lot of the conditions. So it will be easier to be listed in lower exchange where the fee is cheaper, your users lower. So definitely it won't charge as much. So with this, GC Capital, yeah, can actually help to get all these projects to be listed in UBX Exchange. In the end, as the final, they can actually listed in other exchanges. This helps us to actually to develop the exchange into another level. So this is why GC Capital's participant to, or they join together, it's a very, very significant, yeah, because it not only help to actually create revenue to UBX Exchange in by giving participation fee, all right, for participating in the incubation, also by giving listing fee, and not only that, it creates a volume of transaction in exchange where we actually able to generate profit from transaction fee. And just imagine also, to able to participate in the launchpad, we are actually required UBX token. So with UBX token being the demand, then in the end, it will also create high demand, and where the price of UBX token will go up, because when we do stacking, definitely we need UBX token. So once UBX token goes up, okay, definitely the demand is also up, because why? People start to have even unique utility for UBX token. So people will actually come actually use, and in the end, the mining is not sufficient and demand is more, definitely UBX price will actually go up. So this is some of the theory that we can actually conclude at this moment. And also, Mr. JC, all right, UBI, GC, GC Labs, they will identify all these projects to help them not only by providing funding, but also provide suitable people that they can actually merge the project together, or actually help them to be listed in other various exchanges. So some of the portfolios that Mr. GC recently benefit, which is the Solvi coin that is currently listed in Binance, where this investor project already helped him make more than 20 to 30 times already. So with Mr. GC, is, if you can see his slide, he actually worked to collaborate with a lot of big people. For example, like DNA Capital, Bybit, Big Get, investor projects such as Serapha, Solvi, and etc. So all this is just a sample that I managed to choose to share with you, because as we all know, there are a lot of projects, all right, in DC Capital that they work together. And also these are the one that actually help to develop millions of dollars, hundreds of million dollars. So this is a very, very big, as we all know, Amazon is a very, very big company, right? Like Bybit and Bitget. So GC Capital are not only helping to incubate, but they themselves also invited, all right, to all the various big events in crypto exchange and Web3, where they are invited as a VIP or invited as a speaker, right, to share with them what they do and how they actually can help to actually to bring these projects into the exchange. So for Mr. VC, all right, he actually says that there's four important factors that actually help to identify or to help to able to bring all this business development into UBX exchange. First is the business development where they should have an ecosystem and also a very healthy where they see this potential. Then they will also do branding. So when they do branding, actually many people will know okay what they actually do, what is the potential of it, and how can they grow. And then they provide tech team to ensure the security and etc. So not only that, it is very important that all these project that we know or they actually introduce is highly security. Why? Because we do not want to be affected by any scams or any not proper projects or non-potential. So this is why they will provide a tech to which help us to do the security. And not only that, also liquidity. All right, where we can really provide fund for them to do R&D furthermore or help them to build the blockchain where they can actually help to develop the utilize the full potential of the business development. So why do GC or why do GC Labs or Capital they invest or to come and join UBX exchange? Because as we all know now at this moment, Donald Trump, all right, being the president of US, he actually encouraged people to come in and also try to move the general reserve, all right, of US into buying Bitcoin as the general reserve. Okay, so when this action take place, a lot of country will start to do the same, and also this actually impacts all the people around the world to actually know what is crypto about. So when people tend to know, they actually would like to try to participate into all these exchanges. So when this happen, all right, a lot of users into actually going into exchange, and this is where at the same time a lot of business, all right, will really follow to come and develop into Web3. So this is two factors you can actually notice that number one, number of people using exchanger is high. So when people using exchanger is high, then people in exchanger they will trade and they will buy and sell. So this is where exchanger able to generate profit. Number two, as we all know, when a lot of people use exchanger, right? Business development that move into exchange, we can help them to do listing. We can identify them to help them go listing. We can help them to incubate as they all do not know how to actually do ICO and all that stuff. So basically, UBX can actually benefit or exchange can benefit from that. So there will be two benefit. Number one, which is increase in user, and number two, increase in business development in Web3. So in the end, all these factors actually favors the exchanger. So this is why exchanger can generate profit from their listing, all right, from the business, all right, a transaction fee for increase of transaction or trading in the exchanger. Not only that, for participation fee and also other factors also they increase the usage of exchanger. So this is why in exchanger now is a very good opportunity to be invest. This is why this capital actually came on board to invest into UBX exchange. Mr. GC also mentioned that when he started crypto, when he first started in Maxi, it was almost similar the same. When Maxi that time and UBX, it's almost similar. So when if that time Maxi make it, why can't you BX also? So and Mr. GC believe with his capability, he's able to lead and bring you back into one of the top five exchange in the world. So this is a very bold, all right, and also a very strong statement where VC Capital and Mr. GC actually would like to bring, all right, to lead UBX into top five exchanger. So that makes a very good comparison here from finally that we can see that we use BNB, all right, which is from 2018 to 2020. So at that point of time, Binance only have 500,000 users, and their BNB launch price is at 0.50 cent. So during that period of time, they are actually not top three, and they are also blacklisted by the biggest market in crypto, which is China, that holds almost 70 over percent. And also the person that actually in the how to say people in the US at the time, Gary Gensler, that he is actually anti-crypto and actually created a lot of difficulties for crypto exchanges also. So after that, at this present now, you can see that UBX also is also a similar situation where at this moment UBX have more than 400,000 users. Okay, and this is why being fast forward, right, for BNB at this moment, BNB now have already 240 million users, and BNB price goes up at 325 times, which is 50 USDT. So just imagine being same scenario as UBX at that time now. UBX now is 400,000. So and with GC, they actually said that they will actually push by end of this year, total user will be 1 to 2 million. So which is I sound that we sound it is actually possible and logic because why? As now a lot of people is actually entering into crypto, and when they enter crypto, first of all they you will need an exchanger for them to cash out whatever they earn, or actually to deposit into the account for whatever they want to invest. So in the process of time, when this happen, we as exchanger we can actually generate profits from all this because why? Number of user increase, all right, so the higher chance we actually can expose to all these new user. And also, what makes us different from other exchanges that we are actually community based. So basically, we already have by default already have 400 over 1,000 users, and it's not starting from stepping stone. So we actually will just need to share and meet more people to bring them to understand what is UBX all about. And for those that believe and actually come aboard, definitely will be rewarded in the future. So strong people like Richie and Mr. Eddie, we see the potential in UBX. Yeah, as previously they also saw the same situation for Maxi and Maxi during that period of time. So now Maxi being top 20, okay. So Mr. GC with confident, yeah, that he'll say that definitely will actually bring UBX to this higher level. So also that we also believe that Mr. Gates's capability, where he actually handled more than hundreds over millions of dollar projects, and definitely he has this capability to identify which is actually a good project that he can bring to Ubex Exchange. So Mr. GC did says that uh, now is actually a very very good time. Okay, as I mentioned, this is a very good time as now everyone is actually shifting to crypto side, moving to example like approve of VTF. I know now they're actually using XRP, Solana, Ethereum. But previously, the limelight is actually at Bitcoin and Ethereum. But now you can see more and more coins is being recognized. And this actually, we just finished our uh, uh, halving of Bitcoin. So now now we're actually waiting for this year's opportunity of this bullish. So as we all know, bullish is not even started yet, and now because of U.S. Tariff to Mexico and also the Europe countries of 25%. So this is usually impact not only just the economy but also in crypto world. So you can notice all the prices are going down. But then again, now U.S. is being actually a discussion how they actually use the fund from to actually buy Bitcoin as their general reserve. So these are the things that actually creating a lot of news, a lot of highlights, yeah, in crypto. And I believe there will be even more users that actually coming using exchanger because why? For example, like Donald Trump coin, they actually got able to buy the coin at 18 cent and may able to cash out at $70. But how do they cash out? How can they cash out? The only way to cash out is definitely its exchanger. So this is why I very agree with Mr. JC that UBX holds a very huge potential because why UBX is actually going the path of what exchange is going when the early stage. So as you know, can see now a lot of successful uh, exchanger in the world now that actually previously they do not have guideline, they do not have benchmark, but solely just do at ease. But now UBX, being not the first batch, but also following the right footstep to be the one of the big exchanger in the world. It is also same example like Big Gap, where they use short period of 5 years, they already become top five in the world. So I believe in UBEX also that he are able to achieve with, and not only that, but also with participant of GC Capital and GC Labs, able to identify huge potential projects for us, where all of us as investors of part of UBX and also the Launchpad, we are able to reap a very good profit from there. So as you all know, we have been doing offline classes for a while now, and today is our third offline classes in Singapore Service Center. And today we are actually having a China group session that they actually came down to do their classes. So this is why today it's a bit quick, and the podcast is a bit short, okay? Because we are actually doing the class and event now in Singapore. So basically, we have around 30 candidates, came from China, where today they actually learn about what is UBX, a basic knowledge of crypto, and also, personally meeting Mr. GC and Mr. Eddie, for them to actually explain, to share with them with their experience and also their knowledge in crypto that we can see both of them have the ability to identify huge potential projects to bring in UBX exchange. So from there, we are able to enjoy and get benefits, the profits from their experience and guidance. So without further ado, I think we have come to our end for our podcast today. So today is podcast episode 61. And for those that find my podcast interesting and you have learned something today, do join us every day as our podcast starts at 8 p.m. all night, all the way to 9. And thank you again for joining us today. My name is Victor, and thank you. Have a great day. Take care.